Saturday of January 2021, and we've had a little bit of weather here in Northern California, and so we've got a little bit of snow up on the hills, and so we are going to go putz around up there. It's about 10:30. Got all the cameras on the plane. Had a interesting event happen. So how we did the video on the Carb Ice, and with the thing sputtering and everything, and ended up flying a couple of more times and had similar issues, and the weather was wonderful. No Carb Ice temperatures or dew point spreads or anything like that. So one of the times it hiccuped, and while I was flying, 2,500 RPMs, and backfired. I'm like, what the heck? So I landed and did some more run-ups, checking the mags and everything, and come to find out the right mag was really bad. I had already changed all of the spark plugs to new fine wire plugs at 87 bucks a piece, to see if that was the problem and we were getting fouling. Well, it wasn't, but now I have new spark plugs. So, but let's go ahead and get started here. Claire! So anyway, thought it was the spark plugs, and so ended up pulling the magneto and having it sent back to the people in Montana that had rebuilt it, and they're like, oh, the thing just kind of destroyed itself. So they ended up rebuilding it for free, because it was under warranty, because it had just been done March of 2020. So anyway, we got it back in and did a run up yesterday, and just like starting today, it's like this thing is smooth now. So apparently this may have been going on a while and just kind of not noticed, but we did get the timing synchronized where it's just like freaking spot on. So anyway, we're going to go putz around the sky a little bit after temperatures warm up, and we do a run-up.
Wind 340 at 3 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition overcast at 1000. Temperature 10 Celsius. Dew point 7 Celsius. Altimeter 3022 inches of mercury.
22 on the meter. 22 on the meter. And we are good. And here we go. So with the one run up last night that I ended up doing, the all the temperatures on all of the EGTs, CHTs, and everything were tracking really nice. So we'll see how it flies under normal takeoff power and everything. But they had said that it's highly unusual of what happened with that magneto, and they're like, well, you must have an engine vibration problem, and I'm like, no, because I've had my propeller balanced every year now that I have owned the plane, and so that's not it. And then when we did the run up and stuff, I was watching
the engine and everything, and it's pretty stinking smooth. So we're going to have the propeller checked here pretty soon anyway, and annual's coming up, and got some other things that have to be done. But other than that, things just like hadn't been this smooth in a while, at least since we put the last mags in. So, and who knows? You know, it could have been a bad bearing. Nobody knows. Lights are on. Tracy traffic, Skyhawk 91 Mike is taking 30, left downwind departure, Tracy.
Approaching runway 30. Entered runway 30, 3,900 feet remaining.
The wind's fairly calm. And we're off. $50, $55, rotate. Trim it down. Got a stinking gnat in here. How that happens, I do not know. Trace traffic, Skyhawk 91 Mike is climbing through 400 feet, left crosswind off of 30, Tracy. Tracy traffic, Skyhawk 91 Mike's climbing through 900 feet and heading to the south, Tracy traffic. Temperatures and everything look great. 50 degrees outside though. That's probably why. Everything's tracking good. And as you can see in the cameras, we got some snow on the hills up there. So we're up at 4,000, so it looks like the snow level was probably about 3,500 feet.
Number 4, Papa, cleared for the visual approach, runway 25 right. 4700, turn to left, heading of 050. Number 479, turn left, heading 050.
Everything looks good for temperatures, a little bouncy up here because we're right at the top of the hills. Not much wind today though.
One depart, descend
Gotta
north
get this
eastbound.
back in my face.
Elevator 1.
With the cold storm that we had come through, it's not highly unusual that we, would get snow at these elevations here in Northern California, and this close to the coast. I mean, we're 25 minutes over to the Pacific Ocean, but hopefully they got a lot up in the Sierras, up at those higher elevations.
Switch my frequency 123.85. 23.85, push 4.
And some updrafts and downdrafts here.
Running clear, stock on timber 3023.
It's not very deep because you can already see the ground through it, so it might be just an inch or so, maybe 2 inches.
500.
See some of the roads, fire roads and stuff that are flat that have got snow on it. They outline them pretty sneaking good.
Number 3 Papa Victor, and be advised, we've been noticing that every time you come flying out from Livermore, you want the published approach. Is that correct? Number 3 Papa Victor, Roger. If you're doing a practice approaches and you're not IFR and you're requiring and you need to go missed approach, we are not going to authorize that published missed approach on Livermore. Even orbiting there, you're in the sphere conflict with all of VFR traffic and IFR traffic. That is the reason why we don't authorize the published missed approach. Number 3 Papa Victor, yeah. Just be advised, there's traffic now in your 3 miles southwestern position, north-south.
Somebody's getting a scolding.
Start climb, lead to 6,000.
Temperatures, pressures, everything looks good. Probably lean out just a little bit more.
We're just in a corridor that is a factor with a bunch of VFR aircraft, and it doesn't allow us to support our IFR aircraft at Livermore as well.
The 3 Papa Victor, additional target 2 o'clock in a mile, northeastbound 4,500. Additional traffic 3 o'clock, 2 miles, 3,500. Eastbound.
But it is pretty.
Contact approach 125.3, Papa advising we're looking.
I've flown over the Squaw Valley and up in that area before going up to Truckee, where it had snowed a couple of days before, and that was just absolutely gorgeous.
Foxtrot, VFR descent to 4,000 approved, traffic 2 o'clock, 3 miles, your northeastbound indicates 3,300.
And there's the road down there, up the backside of Mount Hamilton.
Over 040 Foxtrot, started descent to 4,000. Over 353, turn left heading is 020. 1 Mike Echo, radar contact 2 miles north of the Stockton Airport. Turn right heading is 090, vectors final.
There's this nice little valley out here.
Over 4700, turn right heading.
I think this is Mines or Tesla Road out of Livermore. So this continues around and goes up the backside of Mount Hamilton. There's a restaurant out here, I think, or just a little market. But I've ridden my 10-speed years ago when I was much more limber and into exercise, and rode it all through here out of Fremont. About a 100-mile bike ride that day, and just kicked the crap out of me, but absolutely gorgeous. And got up to the top of Mount Hamilton, and I was like dead. I think I was like 28 years old. And had a Schwinn 10-speed, heavier than all get out, and ended up, there was a payphone up there, and my parents lived in town, and I'm like, guess what I've done? I am dead. I don't think I can ride back. And my dad came and got me, and but I was like spaghetti for 2 days. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous area, little creeks and stuff running through here, and there's a good little bump. One of the guys at the airport said that he had thought he had seen a private strip out here somewhere, but that would be nice. Be able to live out here and land. But this leads all the way down to Hollister. And let's see here, what is the name of the reservoir? San Luis Reservoir. And there goes the road, and there's a motorcyclist on it, and it goes up the backside of Mount Hamilton into San Jose. climbing at 700 feet a minute. Our track oriented here. Could be interesting going over this ridge. We'll see. Continuing to climb at 500 feet a minute. And so we're almost at 4,000 feet. And you can see the snow out there on the Sierras. We'll slow down a little bit as we cross over this ridge.
Number 1 Mike Echo on the go. Depart southwestbound, VFR 3,500 to this frequency.
As we could get some updrafts.
Morning NorCal, Cessna 7761 Mike Echo, 8 miles feet at 2, turn right heading 270, maintain VFR cleared for the RNAV, runway 29 right approach. 1 Mike Echo, you're cleared approach.
Morning NorCal, Cessna 779 Foraca with the VFR request.
On the VFR request, switch to frequency 123.85, I'll be waiting for you there.
So I think now I'm going to go back to the airport and I can find anybody to go fly somewhere for lunch or something. See what happens. See if I can talk anybody to it that we can take multiple planes.
1 dew point 8 Celsius, altimeter 302 1 inches of mercury.
2-1 now. See what the winds are doing.
Tracy Municipal Airport, automated weather observation 1902 Zulu, wind 070 at 3 knots.
Yeah,
visibility
calm.
more than 10. Sky.
We'll go fly along Highway 5. Because they don't know whether we're highway patrol or not. I've been, or have done that in the past, where you fly over them and, you know, you can see the cars booking, and then you fly over them and they see you, and it's just like they slow down because they don't know. Kind of comical. My bad. It's a little mean. Everything's still looking good though. Engine's running good. About 2,400 RPM as we descend here. Get down to 500 AGL. Gosh, bouncier getting close to the ground than it was flying through the hills. And there's not even any wind blowing because that power turbine out there is not even moving. Lots of cows. Just punch the wing leveler so it'll keep us on this course and level at 800 feet.
Jackson Westover traffic, command you 6-8 Papa's on a 4-mile 45, landing 19er, Jackson Westover.
Climb up as we go over these little ranchettes out here. Trace traffic, Skyhawk 901 Mike is about 5 miles out from the airport at 1,000 feet, coming in over the golf course from the southeast. Tracy traffic. Tracy traffic, Scott 901 Mike is up against the hills about 3 miles from the airport now, going to be entering the 45 over the houses for left traffic 30 Tracy. Tracy traffic, Scott 91 Mike's entering the 45 for left traffic 30 Tracy.
Tracy traffic, Skyhawk 8276 Echo, departing runway 30, straight out departure, Tracy.
Tracy traffic, Scott 91 Mike going into the downwind, left traffic 30 Tracy, departing traffic in sight.
Tracy traffic, Skyhawk 76 Echo, upwind 30, departing the pattern to the north, Tracy traffic.
We'll slow down, trim. Now we can put in 20 degrees worth of flaps. And trim. Tracy traffic, Scott 91 Mike, left base 30, Tracy, full stop. Turn in, watching our ball, watching our airspeed. Roll out. Put in 30 degrees worth of flaps. Tracy traffic, Scott 91 Mike is final 30 Tracy, full stop. Watching our airspeed. Roll out. Got a little tiny bit of crosswind. Power to idle because we're up pretty high. Watching our speed. Flaps go up, get rid of the lift, mixture comes out. Tracy traffic, Scott 91 Mike's clear 30, taxi south hangars, Tracy. And that's it. We're going to see if we can find somebody to go to lunch with, and thanks for riding along.
Come back to us again.
Shall do.